Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, Locum23 here. We're doing the app choices. Freshman, Book 2, Chapter 5, Stage Kiss. On the opening night of James' play, you and Kaitlyn wait backstage as the curtain parts. Logan steps out to greet the audience. Good evening, and welcome, darling Manor. We do hope you'll enjoy your stay. I can't believe this. Logan's actually getting his lines, and I can barely enjoy the moment. She peeks out again at the second row, where Arjun is seated. Face. Arjun's family is super close with my parents. My extremely traditional parents. If word get back to them that I'm up on stage making out with girls, I don't know what they'll do. Kaitlyn, I think you shouldn't be afraid to be yourself. Maybe we could just hug instead. You shouldn't be afraid to be yourself. You can't hide who you are forever. I never said forever. I know I'm gonna have to tell people back home eventually, but when I do, I want to be on my own terms. I get that. We don't have to do the kiss if it makes you uncomfortable. I don't know. I don't want to let James down, and I don't want to let myself down. What do you mean? If I don't kiss you on stage, it'll mean abandoning all the progress I've made since coming to Hartford. All through high school, I dreamed of leaving home and all my insecurities behind me. I don't want to go back to the way things were. So, you can't kiss me, but you also can't not kiss me. Exactly. Clearly, the only solution is for us to stay standing in the same spot forever. Or we could go out there and put on the show our audience bought tickets for. And the kiss? I'm still not sure. I guess I'll have to figure it out in the moment. Do you trust me? Finally, Kaitlyn's hand in the dark and squeeze it. Of course. You and Kaitlyn queue up to go on stage and find James enraptured, staring out at the stage. Everything going okay out there? More than okay. This is amazing. You peek past the curtain to see Chris and Sebastian in the midst of a crucial scene. Then we'll keep each other's secrets to the death. I wouldn't have it any other way. Chris crosses the stage and stands with his hands clasping behind his back, the picture of a dignified aristocrat. I'm glad we could come to terms, old friend. I knew Chris had charisma, but I had no idea he was capable of projecting such authority. His stage presence alone elevates his material beyond my wildest expectations. You and Kaitlyn wait with hushed anticipation for Chris to give you your cue. Let us speak no more of this. The Lady Darling approaches. And that filthy stable boy along with her. My goodness, you honor us with your presence, Duke Eccleston. And Lord Rathbone as well. It's been an age since we hosted such nobility. Depends on your definition of nobility, I suppose. A few minutes later, You walk off stage with Kaitlyn, Chris, and Sebastian as the lights go down the theater. And the next scene begins. Wow. That was a rush. I haven't felt like this since the last game of the season. There's just something about being in front of an audience, I guess. You were etiquette in your rehearsals, but you absolutely came to life once you had a crowd before you. I didn't expect to say this, but we made quite a team. Quite a team indeed. Thanks. You're pretty awesome out there yourself. Maybe you guys should put on a two-man show or something. Be friends. I don't really have friends, just associates. Oh. I see. But I've got an interesting plan for Chris's future, if he'll hear me out. Sounds intriguing. Believe me, it is. We'll discuss it for later. For now, I need to stay in character. Half an hour later, you've reached the beginning of Act 2. The guests are here. Fetch the footman. Consider me fetched, milady. Bite your tongue and know your role. I believe this is a job for the first footman. Apologies for the second footman's impertinence. How may I serve you? Here you go, my lord. The finest tea the Orient has to offer, courtesy of East India Company. After delivering his line, Edgar exits stage left and nearly collapses. Never make me say that again, James. You and I both know East India Company was dissolved in 1874. Right. Oh, of course I knew that. Your dinner is getting cold, Myth. Is something the matter? It's complicated, Flora. I'd sooner not get into it. After your scene ends, you and Madison exit the stage together. Still upset you're not playing a tree? I was at first, but I think with a good idea to branch out. What a pun. Branch out. I see what you did there. Huh? What do you mean? Never mind. Between scenes, you look out at the crowd with James. They're loving it. I think he even saw Vasquez smile at one of the jokes. Probably one of the ones that he helped me revise for the final draft. But tonight, he's not the one I'm trying to impress. Out in the crowd, you spot Yasmin watching intently, her lips pursed thoughtfully. If Yasmin doesn't like the play, this is all for nothing. It wouldn't mean nothing. You don't need her to be successful. Yeah, that would be a bummer. You don't need her to be successful. You've got talent. That's more than most people can say. If she can't see that, then that's her problem. Thanks for believing in me. But this is the game, Azumi. I can't sell work if no one wants to buy it. That's where having an agent is useful. No, necessary. I'm sure she'll want to represent you. She loves the play. Except my ending. I know. She's gonna hate it. Well, it's kind of too late to change it now, right? James pulls out a crumpled page from his pocket. Wait, is that the new happy ending? Take a look. You read it over. This is pretty good. And it's only a few different lines for a few characters. We can perform this. Suppose you're right. Based on your expression and the fact that you crumpled this into a ball, I'm guessing you're not thrilled with the change. In a word, no. It would ruin the artistic integrity of the entire play. Would it? doom and gloom doesn't always equal great literature. I honestly don't know. I'm too close to the work at this point. It's been bouncing around my head for far too long. I don't even know what's good anymore. Listening in, some of the other actors waiting backstage run up to you. Did I just hear we're changing the ending? A bold move, Ashton. Is it true? I thought this was supposed to be a tragedy. He looks over at you, uncertainty in his eyes. Son of a bitch. Okay, everyone. We're changing the ending. We're sticking with the original ending. This hurts. This hurts because I'm having a hard time. We're changing the ending. I don't know what the ending is supposed to be. Okay, doom and gloom. Or we're sticking with the original ending. You know what? Screw it. We're changing. Everyone gather round. Time to learn some new lines. Are we still kissing? Not just that. Our characters actually get to end up together. Whoa, spoiler. Sounds like I better take a look at the new scene. You take your places for the play's last scene. Today we celebrate the joining of two great houses, the Darlings and the Rathbones. But before the ceremony begins, I must ask if anyone in the audience has any reason to object to this union. For a moment, silence fills the room. Then a single voice cries out, I object! On what grounds? That she doesn't love him. She loves me. Watch your tongue, stable boy. I'm liable to cut it out. Duke Eccleston, kindly throw this lie in the stocks, so that we may proceed with this glorious occasion. Though his appearance is humble, I sense some truth behind his words. Tell me, Lady Darling, who is your true love? It's William. You run toward Kaitlyn and throw your arms around her. Eccleston, you swine! We had a deal! Not anymore. You gaze into Kaitlyn's eyes, her mouth slightly agape. What do we do now, Will? I'll admit, I hadn't thought this far ahead. Perhaps a kiss would be a good place to start. For a moment, Kaitlyn hesitates. Then she leans forward and kisses you softly on the lips. The theater fills with applause as the lights go down on the two of you standing together, holding each other close. The curtains close, leaving you and Kaitlyn in total darkness. I guess you made your choice. Somehow it didn't seem that difficult in the moment. Kaitlyn. Ooh, I'm proud of you. Kiss me again. As you wish. Kaitlyn pulls you in close. You feel her lips against yours. Feel her fingers running through your hair. I think I like this new Kaitlyn. I think I like her too. As you and Kaitlyn break apart, the curtain comes up again. The audience is still cheering and clapping. Woo! Nice work, Kaitlyn! What do you think, Yasmin? Was I right about him, or what? You were right after he took my suggestion to change the ending, of course. Preppy bitch. You take your final bows. The crowd cheers. Order! Order! James hops up on stage and takes a bow. Thanks for coming, everyone. The crowd rises to their feet in a standing ovation. Yasmin notes the reaction with interest. Not a bad response. Before you know it, the audience departs, and the cast and crew assembles to say goodbye. It was truly the performance of a lifetime. I owe you all a great dad. And I don't know how to thank you. A cast party would be a good place to start. Everybody meet at our place in an hour. James is buying the drinks. You've got yourself a deal. As you leave the theater with your friends, Yasmin catches James' arm. Ashton, your play gave me a lot to think about. Hopefully in a good way. I'm still deciding. Talk soon. With that, she turns and walks towards the parking lot, giving a little wave before getting in her car. Looks like I'll have to wait for my answer. Don't worry, this party should provide one hell of a distraction. What are you gonna wear, James? Don't tell me you're showing up in this rumpled suit. Rumpled? I guess I've had a few too many sleepless nights. A change of clothes is probably in order. Makeovers. From time to time, you'll have the opportunity to unlock makeovers for your friends. Makeovers will grant your friend a unique outfit for the rest of the book and unlock exclusive story content. I'm sure in this invisible field here it says, brought to you by Diamonds. Ah, well, he would look stylish, but no makeover. There you go. Actually, I think you look fine, just as you are. Tired? Maybe, but fine. If you say so. Soon the party begins at your place. Thanks for hosting this, Mizumi. Of course. It was a long, hard week. I think we all deserve the chance to cut loose and have some fun. That's exactly what I plan to do. As the party gets underway, you spot Chris hanging out with his friends. I never thought I'd say this, but your talent basically touched my soul. Come on, it wasn't that good. You were. Seriously, man. I couldn't take my eyes off of you. To your horror, Becca strokes Sebastian's forearm and smiles up at him. I felt the same way about you, Sebastian. I tend to have that effect on people. I think I'm gonna be sick. Oh, God. Spotting you, Chris walks over, a big grin on his face. Hey, I wanted to say I thought you were amazing tonight. You and Kaitlyn? That kiss? I mean, wow. Well, Kaitlyn means a lot to me. It's just a stage kiss. I'd rather kiss you. Kaitlyn means a lot to me. Of course she does. You two are really great together. Thanks. I think so too. There's a knock on the door. You open it to reveal... Oh, I'm sorry, I was looking for Kaitlyn. Kaitlyn, huh? You've come to the right place. You must be at the wrong address. You've come to the right place. I thought so. Kaitlyn comes up behind you, looking startled. Hey, Arjun, I didn't realize you were coming here tonight. I wanted to catch you after the play, but I couldn't find you. So, what did you think of the play? You both were awesome. That kiss, man, it felt so real for a second. I almost forgot it was you up there. Never thought I'd see little Kaitlyn Lau become such an incredible actress. Hey, I'm not so little anymore. Guess you're not, huh? I'm gonna get out of here, grab a drink, and then we need to catch up. Deal? Deal. As Arjun walks into your suite and heads for the kitchen, Kaitlyn turns and whispers to you excitedly. Did you hear that? He was totally unfazed by the kiss. He doesn't even know I'm into girls. Is that a good thing? Of course. Now I can come out to everyone back home when I'm ready. All I have to do is get through the rest of this night without him catching on. It's your decision, I guess. I kind of thought, well, you kissing me meant you were ready. It did, I just... look, I wouldn't say no to a little more time. You know? Now, let's stop whispering and go join the party. You follow Kaitlyn to the counter where Arjun's cracking open a beer. Kaitlyn walks up and punches him on the arm. Ouch! Ouch. What happened to you, dude? Remember how we used to always do that to each other? You mean how you always used to do that? My dad would have skinned me alive if he saw me hit a girl. More like you were too scared to hit back, wuss. Oh, I'm the wuss, huh? Remember me, who it was that screamed bloody murder when the sheep walked up to you at the petting zoo? Hey, it was really scary. It was a sheep. I pressed my gaze. Kaitlyn giggles and notices you looking politely bewildered. Right, Arjun, there's somebody I'd like you to meet. This is my best friend, Mizumi. She's pretty much amazing. Amazing. It's nice to meet you, Mizumi. You too. By the way, Arjun, sorry if I seemed kind of freaked out when you showed up. I just so surprised to see you. Why didn't you tell me you were visiting? Oh, yeah, about that. It's not just a visit. After sophomore year, I decided UT Austin was a little too close to home, so I'm transferring to Hartford. What? What will Arjun transferring mean for Kaitlyn? Play the next chapter to find out. Oh, joy. Just joy. So, oh, man. Way to make things difficult, Arjun. Thanks. Well, this is going to be difficult. So, if you guys did enjoy, I hope you guys are looking forward to the next chapter. Feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you're not already. And until next time, folks, have a good one.